Welcome back to Blue Skies, everyone. I am dead inside. Anyway, let's jump into it. I'm starting to feel the chill of the nippy cold November air. If it's any indication, looks like weather's gonna be pretty bad this year. Blowing on my hands, I start the journey to school. Although I stop once I see a familiar red bow on the sidewalk. Hi, Hope. Morning, Yuri. Man, it's cold, isn't it? She shivers slightly. No surprise given her uniform, much like mine, isn't really built for warmth. Yeah, it really is. My hands are the worst. I'm always forgetting my gloves. Eh. Forgetting, or have you just lost them again? Same thing, really. Anyway, how have you been recently? Pretty good, thanks. How about you? Yeah, I've been okay. This year feels like it's going by so quickly, doesn't it? Tell me about it. Since joining the literature club, it feels like a blur. Yeah, you really settled in well, haven't you? I'm so glad you managed to make friends with everyone so soon. Especially Yuri. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing, I'm just teasing. It really looks like you two are getting along, huh? Yeah. Yeah, we are. She's really fun to talk to. Always shrouded in mystery, so I never know what to expect. But it's not a bad thing, you know. I was kind of surprised to see her open up to you so fast. I always thought she would keep to herself. Yeah, I guess. I'm not complaining though. I'm just glad I managed to get her out of her shell, you know? I don't think I'd have anyone talk to... I don't think I've had anyone thing to talk to her about when we first met, but I'm glad to have been proven wrong. She's really smart and elegant, isn't she? Yeah, for sure. I've never met anyone like her before. I was kind of scared she'd be really judgmental, because, well, we both know I'm no poet, nor do I have the extensive taste of reading. But I got to know her more and more. I feel like we actually have a lot more in common than I realized. She really opened my eyes to a whole new world of literature, and I'm really grateful for that. Siri is quiet for a moment, although truthfully, I don't really notice. My mind is still preoccupied thinking about all the time I spend with Yuri. Hope? Huh? You're staring off into space. Yeah, sorry. Was just thinking about stuff. She looks down for a moment. What kind of stuff do you guys talk about? I've never seen you so lost in thought, so I'm guessing it was pretty deep. Would you believe me when I said books? The Awakening, to give an example. I don't think I've heard of it. What's it about? Oh god, that's a question. Well, the main themes are about society, contrast, loneliness, expectations, that kind of thing. I didn't realize how lonely Yuri was. Discussing the book with it and drawing upon the parallels between its themes and her life made me notice. Although in a strange way, it made me enjoy her time more. I feel like she had a proper friend. I felt like she had a proper friend and she could talk to about her hobbies and walk around town. I get the feeling she doesn't really get to discuss her literary interests in much detail, which is really sad. But seeing how happy and excited she was, put a smile on my own face. That's just like you, Hope. Always looking out for others. I remember when you were like that with me, when we were kids. I remember those days well. They feel like such a long time ago, don't they? They really do. Our conversation is cut short by more school looming in sight. After bidding each other goodbye, we both make our way to our respective classes. About half an hour passes since the start of the lesson. After explaining the task, Sakurai left us to our own devices while he sits in the front marking the papers. It's amazing how much more engaging the feel is when you actually have an interest in it. I can't exactly say I'm a history buff, but spending time with Yuri, especially when we both have we talk about themes, it made me appreciate what the world was during the previous century. It's easy for us to see it now. Back then, no one realized Germany was breathing down for hatred. Everything going alright, Hope? All good, my answer. You're right. This century is really interesting. Of course. Although, it's rather unfortunate how I'm limited to how much depth I can go into, given that it's just high school history. Anyway, I want to ask you how you're feeling about your upcoming exams. Pretty confident, actually. I've been doing a lot of reading, so I reckon I'll do pretty well on an essay projects. Well, in that case, I expect your history marks to be a true reflection of how amazing your teacher is. Sorry, teacher humor. Anyway, that's encouraging to hear. How about sciences and mathematics? Well, not my strong suit, but I have a few study sessions with Yuri, I hope she consolidates my knowledge. Ah, study sessions. I just realized there's 3 S's there. You're adopting a commendable approach approach to ensure you're a well-rounded student. There's nothing to assume. This has nothing to do with you wanting to spend more time with Yuri, I assume. Just teasing. For what it's worth, take from me, you've definitely killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He winks and chuckles himself. A warm flush courses through my cheeks as I watch him as he approaches the next student. Well, he strikes me as the kind of guy who's been in my situation before. With the bell of the... Oh, it's already... With the sound of the bell ringing in my ears, I pack up my things and head for the literature club. After we handle the girls, I take a seat. And soon, Monica starts the session. Okay, everyone. As you're all aware, exams are coming up, so next few weeks, it'll be best if we put these sessions on hold. I know no one really wants to, but unfortunately, I'll be too busy to run them. Unless someone else wants to run these sessions in my place, there's a genuine memorable conversation. I don't really feel the same without you. I don't really feel the same without you, to be honest. Agreed. There's always those small ones that irk me. Sorry. I could do with more time to focus on math and stuff anyway. As much as I enjoy these sessions, don't really help with that. How about you, Sayori? Natsuki? Yeah, it's a shame, but I understand. Fine by me. We need to have a Christmas party though. Like we did in Halloween. We can definitely plan that after exams are over. For now though, let's share a poem, shall we? That was a good session to end it on for now, guys. See you all soon. Oh, and Sayori, you wanted to talk? With that, I headed for the door with Yuri in tow. Ironically enough, I find myself thinking of Sayori at the same time I walk with Yuri. What does she think about when she walks home? I feel kind of guilty, walking home with Yuri instead of Sayori. But Sayori stayed behind to talk to Monica after the club meeting ended, so... Part of me is kind of glad I wanted to talk to Yuri alone, though. Hope? Sorry, I sort of spaced out. It's fine. You must have been feeling stressed out from all the exam preparation. Yeah, totally. Anyway, I was just saying, I'm glad we did end up playing this study session together. With my help, perhaps you'll feel less stressed after today. That is to say, if you need any help at all. I'm not trying to assume anything about your capabilities or anything. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure I will need your help. How have you been though? Read any books? I actually did start one fairly recently. The Stranger by Albert Camus. Huh. Is it any good? It is, at least in my opinion. Simply put, it's about a man who feels like, well, a stranger in society. He's overly indifferent in life, and as a result, fully discards social norms. I don't know if you're familiar with Camus, but he wrote a lot on the absurd. Like what? Like what? Ridiculous things. What, like ridiculous things? More like absurdly in a philosophical sense. Well, he doesn't explicitly speak on it. On The Stranger, the novel is heavily entrenched in themes of absurdity, and it's shown throughout the seeming innate irrationality of humanity throughout the poet. Funnily enough, the main character is the only one who finds happiness after realizing there's no inherent meaning to life. Not that I find it funny or anything. Geez, she's always overthinking her words. It's you when she gets flustered. It also makes me worried about her. Well, I'll do what I can to distract her nerves. So that absurdity comes from the lack of purpose in the universe then? Not quite. Rather, it comes from concentration between the stimulus needs and the inability to find that purpose. Dang. Kind of depressing subject matter, don't you think? I suppose so. But interestingly, Camus still thought that we should search for a meaning in life anyway. Hey, want to continue our conversation inside? Let's start. Yuri looks up to see we've reached my house. I didn't realize we've already arrived. I don't doubt that after all. Our conversation has been pretty interesting. We make our way up to the front door as I rummage through my bag for the keys. Right, there they are. The lock smoothly turns to a sharp click, and like that, we're in. I toss my bags in the couch, where Yuri places her gently on the floor. As I stretch, a yawn breaks my face. Tired already? She sits on the couch and smiles with Emmy with a gentle chuckle. Honestly, I'm always tired when I go home from school. I can always take I can only take so much schooling before I collapse and die. I suppose I'll need a defibrillator ready when we start studying. No, hoping no CPR. I find myself slouching on the couch as we pull out our revision materials. So many notes to look over. I don't really want to start. I really don't want to start. Hey, speaking of death, you know how we were speaking about the absurdness before? Like all the things are similar to existentialism or minimalism? Yes, although I'd say the absurd thought lies somewhere within those two. For instance, existentialism would say that you can find a meaning for life. Nihilism would say that you can't. And absurdists would assert that you can to some extent. So, what do you say your meaning in life is? So you're finally asking this question. To be honest, I'm not so sure. I don't think I've read enough to form any solid conclusions. Really? You haven't read enough? It's not that hard to believe, is it? There are only so many books out there that I want to read, but that I may never get to. Maybe you say that for now. My purpose is to learn to embrace the absurd, because then I'm able to learn how to let go of myself, doubts, and baggage. I guess those feelings you have are pretty relatable. There are a lot of things which we care about that really don't matter in the grand scheme of things. And learning to let go of those psychological barriers is something that can possibly generate a lot of meaning, I think. So in my opinion, that's a great means to arrive. No matter what feeling you try to make out in this world, though, I always try to support you along the way. Thank you. It's difficult to put in words, but I truly appreciate your continual encouragement. I'll probably have to do a lot more introspection throughout my life, but reassuring to know that it's a good use of my time. I hope that someday I'll be able to grow stronger. I definitely think you have it in you to do that. And maybe. Suddenly expressed, Yuri shuffles her papers as if to discredit a distraction. On the topic of good use time, we should probably get studying. Man. Just can't help it. We spread out all our textbooks and notes on the coffee table to begin describing on what to start. Chicken yawned. As we get ready, I notice a small smile breaking through Yuri's attempt to a serious face. Ah, shoot. The pen I've been spinning twirls on my glass and clatters across the table. Yuri jumps a bit, startled by a sudden noise. She must be concentrating hard enough on her process. No wonder she's better sooner than me. How intently focused she can get. It's not like I set the bar high or anything, but she's really diligent. She's virtually immune to distractions and boredom. Unlike me, my mind probably wanders 80% of the time. It's been a while since we started, hasn't it? Looks like Yuri picked up on how bored I am. Yeah, you actually got a lot done. Thanks for all your help with math and physics, by the way. Ah, you're welcome. Helping you solidify everything in my mind anyway. You don't give yourself enough credit. You're a real lifesaver. Thank you. I know I sometimes have a hard time articulating my thoughts on certain projects, so just let me know if you need me to explain something again. Well, I think I got the gist for anything now. My stomach grumbles as I continue talking about schoolwork. On the other note, how does dinner sound? Oh, I wouldn't want to impose. Come on, I'm gonna be cooking myself anyway. What's one more mouth to feed? Well, if you're absolutely sure. Of course I am. Actually, oh wait, shit. Actually, do you have one extra to take home too? I want to make it up to your parents for keeping you away for so long. They won't eat it. You wouldn't need to go that far to be a gracious host. Alright then, if you're sure. You're gonna study a bit more. Do you gonna study a bit more, or do you wanna help make sure I don't burn the house in the kitchen? I'd love to help, but she bites her lip, her cheeks pink. Would it be alright if I were to do a couple of stretches in the living room while you cooked? I apologize if that sounds inappropriate. You mean something like yoga? A little. Although I've never specifically done yoga before. It feels a bit embarrassing. Embarrassing. As I try to imagine Yuri doing yoga, my cheeks begin to heat up. Oh. Oh. I just got it. Yeah, I can see why you would think that would about yoga. Anyway, it's just some simple stretches to help relieve some of my back and neck pain. I have terrible posture, and sitting down for extended periods of time when my back hunched over tends to make my muscles incredibly tense. Same. Cheeky. Anyway, posture, huh? What you gotta do, what you gotta do. Feel free to do your exercise in the living room then. She smiles gratefully at me. It wouldn't take too long. I ponder my dinner options ahead. The question I head to my options as I head to the kitchen. I do still have some frozen dumplings left, but it don't make it seem like they're the only thing I ever eat. As much as I love them, a man's gotta have his limits. So what's a nerd dish that I could somehow use a press here? Anyway, rice is always an option, but I don't know. Fuck. But I don't know if I have anything else to make. I quickly wash the rice and pop it in the rice cooker while I think. I think I saw this pre-made curry roe from left in the box then. Bingo. I have enough ingredients for it, so curry it is. Good thing I went grocery shopping. My mind wanders, I dice the chicken and season it. This kind of reminds me of one cereal you cooked me when I was sick. Talking to Mom about the house almost getting set on fire was not fun, to say the least. I'm glad she understood that they're taking care of me and the mistakes happen. Speaking of, I better get the stove going. After a while, I got all the vegetables and chicken going in the pot. All I need to do is the chicken stock, seasoning, curry roe, and it'll be done. I wonder how Gary's doing. Hold on, I should be focused on making the food first. No need to pull Sayori here. Sweet and slightly spicy smell of curry has completely permeated the kitchen by now. It's just like when I was a kid. Back then, it would be Dad standing here, making the curry. We'd sit here around the table for dinner, talking about our days and the days ahead. I miss those times. But I need to focus on living in the here and now. All this stuff is in the past. Otherwise, that won't make anyone happy. I'm just gonna check on Yuri before I continue down the train of thought. Hey Yuri, you okay? A sharp exhale through teeth sounds in the living room. No. Did I startle her? Whoops. Yeah. Her voice seems a bit serene as she answers back. She didn't actually must have stretching, did I? I'll be there in a moment. It's okay. Feel free to take as much time as you need. I'll just be here. She's not fucking stretching. Is she? She's not fucking... She's fucking cutting herself, man. She's fucking cutting herself, man. The fuck, man? Cheeky. Can't sleep like that. Sorry, the chicken is trying to sleep, but it's hot as I'll go turn on the shower again for you later when I'm done with this recording. It won't take long, probably. I'm recording for 30 minutes, basically. A few minutes later, and I have the curry laid on 2 dishes alongside the flurry white rice. As on cue, Yuri finally enters the kitchen, sniffing the air accumulatively. Apologies for taking so long, Hope. Nah, it's fine. I made curry before, so I got this. It looks great, though. I haven't had Japanese curry in a while. Well, feel free to dig in. She smiles and settles down for a meal. Eating together with Yuri almost feels like an intimate exchange. She carefully savors each bite as she were a food critic imprinting the dish in her memory. So how's the food? Bring on the critiques. I'm strong enough to handle them. Your curry turned out quite well, although I believe you could have used some more salt and maybe a bit more heat. You're into spicier dishes, eh? Well, When it comes to curry, I suppose so. My mother did always prefer spicier foods, and influence my own tastes. I'll keep it in mind next time I cook dinner for you. My own parents like sweeter curry, possibly because I don't have much of a spice tolerance to begin with. No, there's no time at the present to begin building up the tolerance. Uh, okay, so okay, I'm like weird because growing up, I always ate a lot of spicy food, but now my tolerance level has dropped to the point where I don't eat spicy food. I cannot really handle spicy food as much. The only spicy thing I can really eat is fucking hot Cheetos, and I can barely stand those. Anyway, you got me there. Anyway, if you're finished, I can take care of the dishes. Oh no, you're only treating me. I should wash them. I can't allow myself to use the bother. Hey, seriously, it's no bother at all. But alright, if you're not backing down, how about a compromise? I can wash the dishes, you can dry them. Uh, that works. We gather up all dishes and pots and dump them in the sink. It doesn't take too long for us to settle in the comfortable rhythm of washing and drying the dishes. However, my attention drifts more and more towards the area as time passes on. At one point, I'm looking over her direction. The more I am looking at the dishes themselves. Well, she'll probably call me out on it if my washing goes too sloppy. She got that deep look of concentration on her face again. It's really amazing how she can get lost in doing things, from studying to reading and to even doing dishes. There's something I seriously admire about her. She has the unwavering ability to completely devote herself to tasks at hand. Somehow, I can never see myself giving anything up halfway throughout or leaving her work unfinished. Honestly speaking, it's a quality that most people need. Hope. What's up? You've been washing your hands for almost a minute now. Fuck! Wait, what? I look down and see that I've been literally scrubbing my hands with the sponge. Oh, sorry. I was just... Were you lost in thought? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Sorry. No need to apologize. I know how often that happens to me after all. I'm surprised that you were that preoccupied with your daydreams, though. What were you thinking about? You don't mind me asking. Well, I'm more surprised that Yuri isn't commending me about my staring at her, but it's more that to know that I'm more stealthy than I thought. Either that or she's growing a lot more used to me at this point. Well, I was, just thinking about how nice this day has been. Ah, yes, it's been lovely studying with you today. It's always nice being with you. I never find it difficult to talk to you, and you always make me feel comfortable being myself. Yeah, same here. We stare at each other for a moment, our faces blushing, breaking smiles. Hope? Hmm? May I use the restroom? She shuffles away for a bit, clearly keen to rush away to the bathroom. It wasn't expecting, say, but if she needs to go, then of course, Yuri. You know where it is, right? Thank you. Quick footsteps follow her upstairs to the bathroom. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. Guess I'll head back to the living room. It's not too late in the day yet. It's already dark out. What's taking Yuri so long? Should I check on her? Shoot, I hope the curry didn't upset her stomach. However, she's cutting herself, isn't she? I should probably check what she's doing, just in case. Just to make my top to the top, Yuri steps out of the bathroom. Oh, Hope. Wait, no, she has those eyes. Those eyes scare me. Those guys scare me. I don't need reminders of that. No, no. Her breathing seems a bit irregular. No, she was stretching it. She's cutting herself again in the fucking bathroom, man. What the fuck? Her breathing seems irregular, and she looks noticeably more dehydrated than I remember. She must have noticed my concerned gaze as she quickly turns away. Is there something in my face? You're just taking a really long time, so I want to check if you're okay. I'm fine, but thank you for your concern. Her breathing is still suspiciously uneven. Are you sure? I said I'm fine. I mean, she takes a deep breath. Sorry for snapping at you. I'm just feeling a little out of sorts. No, I should be the one apologizing. I didn't mean to pry, although I didn't know what I'm prying into. It must be serious though, if Yuri's getting this irritable. It's no problem, Hope. We're quiet as we make our way back downstairs. I wonder what she's thinking. It's starting to get late now. Yeah, I was about to ask you if you wanted to pack up and head out. I probably should. I don't want to keep you up late on a school night. Don't worry about it. I wish we could hang out together, but life has other plans. A slight blush tingles on Yuri's pale cheeks, continues putting away her stuff. Not to mention the bus schedule. Yeah, we can't be missing that now, can we? There's a soft look at Yuri's eyes as she finally takes the bag and moves to stand beside me. I believe I'm ready now. Alright, then let's go. Like walking the nearest bus stop, our pace is unfairly hurried. But it's alright. It's nice leisurely walking throughout the night with Yuri by my side. Hi, little one. Upon reaching the bus stop, we sit down and look at the clear sky. Countless stars twinkle from the endless ocean of the night. The darkness seems a bit more and more unfathomable when compared to the luminous moon. A melancholy smile breaks Yuri's face, her eyes shining in the starlight. Hey, Hope. Is it strange that some of those stars we could be seen are already dead? We just haven't realized it yet. And we may die long before we ever realize it. Humans are ineptable creatures, aren't they? You talk as you're not human yourself. But it seems kind of poetic. Our being able to appreciate and remember those stars' glory, even after they disappear. Though we're limited to be short-lived in relation to the rest of the universe. I think it's lucky we're still able to experience such beauty. By the way, I don't like thinking about our short lifespan, personally. Because it does end up causing, I'm not gonna lie, mainly because I'm mentioning this now because it's happening right now. It does cause me a lot of anxiety and it does end up causing me to have many panic attacks. So I usually don't like thinking about that kind of stuff because it just makes me freak out way too much. To the point where I start questioning everything in life. I'll calm down in like a couple hours, but I'm starting to go through that now. I didn't really need to be thought that we have short lifespans again. Anyway, it's a beautiful way to see it, Hope. You're right, people will die. We should be thankful that we were able to spend time with all of them. From dead stars to dead people, huh? I wonder if Yuri experienced loss before. Looking back at her, though, it's clear that she's once again drifted off in her thoughts. Not even the bus arrival seems to distract her. Hey Yuri, the bus is here. Oh, you're right, I haven't noticed. Yeah, the bus is pretty empty. Although that's to be expected. Most people get off before it reaches the residential areas. Yuri takes a window seat, and I side next to the one next to her. The night sky outside is still dark as ever, but it's filtered by fluorescent lights reflecting off the window. Yuri yawns, politely covering her mouth as she does so. Oh, I hit my mic again. Shit. Excuse me. I'm feeling very incredibly tired all of a sudden. Fucking hell. Same here. Yeah, we're pretty productive today, weren't we? A few minutes pass by quietly, with the two of us swaying gently alongside the bus. Without word passing between us, Yuri starts leaning into me. At this point, my nose is filled with scent of lavender, mint, and lilac? Although I'm not sure what the scents exactly are, what I know is that it smells nice. Besides, it feels so right. I can't but feel totally relaxed. The warm fuzziness inside me causing my perception of time to grow to slow the general pace. Suddenly, Yuri sits back in a jolt. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was dozing off. It's perfectly fine. I can stay awake and keep an eye out for your slop if you want to close your eyes a bit. No, I'm fine. She doesn't sound fine. Yuri practically can't keep her eyes open anymore. I'm not sleepy at all. Her voice drops down in a murmur, and she hastily makes an attempt to rubbing the eye from the sleep from my eye. Wake me up if I fall asleep, okay? Alright, got it. With that, we fall back to a cozy silence. Within a few minutes, Yuri's nodding off once again. She feels so utterly warm beside me. It makes my heart race. There's a certain tranquility about the inevitability of her expression while sleeping. Yuri must be really tired to completely fall asleep like this. I interrupt her well-deserved sleep. After all, she helped me a lot today, and she should get a rest. Plus, it feels very nice to have her sleep on my head, sleep with her head on my shoulders. But she did ask me to wake her up. She might just be too slight to want me to sleep against me. But then again, she might want me to respect her wishes. I'm probably overthinking this. I'll just... You son of a bitch! Let her be independent. Let her be independent. Let her be independent. Oh, last time. I don't know what to choose, man. I You know what it's like to. I really don't know what to choose, man. Like, fucking hell. Fucking hell. I I don't even know what to choose. This isn't a joke. This is like me. This is literally me not knowing where to go with this. So I have no idea what to pick. I have no idea what to pick. I have no idea what to do. I am scared. I am scared. Okay, last time we didn't do what she did. She told us to do, which was the book situation. She got ignored at us, which I'm saving it just in case. Let her wake her up. She said, "Wake her up." Psst. Hey, Yuri. Ah. Her eyes fly open as she back up, leaving only behind a memory of warmth in my head. Sorry about that, and thank you for waking me up. I don't think I'd ever been this drowsy. No problem. Want to talk to keep you from falling asleep again? Sure. That seems like a good idea. So, what do you like to speak about? I didn't really think that far. Yuri shoots me an amused smile before looking out the window again. May I ask you a silly question? Ask away. Do you think after graduation, we'll all still remain close? Even if we go different universities and don't spend time together? Of course, Yuri. Even our futures take us from different places. I'm not gonna let something like distance stop us from being friends. Truth is, I put more thought into this ever since I talked to everyone about our futures. But I said no matter what, I just want to stay friends with everyone. And that goes for double for Yuri. Yuri gives me a gentle smile and scooches in closer to me. Sure, sometimes we might forget, maybe be far away from each other, but we got phones, and planes, and trains, and cars. If I don't have any other way, I still take the time to walk to see him. And to be honest, that's comforting to hear. Although, you know, we still have less time to spend together once we graduate, right? Well, I like to think we're good enough friends to not let something like graduation get between us. Yes, that's true. Sorry, I just get anxious about these things. Nah, it's probably something that everyone worries about. I don't think anyone wants to lose touch with their friends after graduation. Marie proceeds to look out the window, lost in thought. Sometimes I think about all the memories we lose as we grow older. For instance, I know that there are some important things my father told me before, but I can never recall them. I don't know how much I'll remember of today in 20 years' time. Voice softens as she speaks, lowering down to a husky timbre. I want to say something comforting to her, but don't know what the right words. Well, you can always ask your dad about her again, right? I think as long as you keep in touch with people and don't take anyone for granted, you'll be able to continue making happy memories with everyone. Sherry flashes her mind in a moment to say this. I suppose so. On another note, I believe my stop is coming up. As the bus nears your stop, she goes to her bag to check that everything's in place. You didn't forget anything, did you? No, thankfully not. Do you want me to walk you home? No, I don't want you to go that far out of your way. She looks at her down for a moment, scuffing her shoe against the floor. Thank you. What for? Hesitation in her answer, she shoots me a bittersweet smile. For putting up with me, perhaps. I'm sorry, it's just a rather difficult topic for me to discuss. It's nothing against you, of course. Don't worry, I get you. There's no rush to tell me. You have all the time in the world. Your patience is forever appreciated. No problem. If you ever feel like talking, just let me know and I'll listen. Her expression relaxes as she takes a slow, deep breath. That means a lot to me, Hope. With a slow wheeze, the bus finally stops to let Yuri off. Well, I have to get going now. Thank you for everything. You don't thank me for all the time, you know. I'll see you tomorrow, Yuri. With one last wave, Yuri ducks out of the bus and into the cool night air. Air night. Anyway, that was a super long episode. So yeah, we're gonna end it here because fucking hell, man, that was way too long. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time with a brand new episode of Blue Skies. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Like I said, goodbye.